Hey, Shalawam.
Shalawam.
The GMS New Orleans Saints. Here to bring you a live camp. Trying to get started. We're going to give infinite honors and prayers too.
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, you Akim and you Aqua that believe. All right? And we about to go ahead and just hop in a lesson, man, pretty much going on the destruction of the wicked, man. Okay? The destruction of the wicked, the unrighteous, the 2/3, and the wicked also being the devil, the white man, the so-called white man in this world, man. All right? We understand that the Lord is going to come back and he's going to recompense these people. All right? They have a tab that is unpaid. And that tab needs to be paid by blood, all right? And that's contrary to belief. People don't believe that, all right? But we know that the Lord coming back and come to destroy these fucking people who's been putting us in this torture, putting us in this hellhole that we've been in, who've done more wickedness than, that has touched the heavens, all right? But let's kick it off with that Thessalonians, Baba Basham.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It's a righteous thing to recompense those that have troubled us. All right, we've been in captivity for 400 plus years. All right, and we've been in and out of captivity all through, ever since we stepped away from this thing, stepped away from the Lord. All right, but at the end of the day, we still an apple. We still the eye. What's it? The apple of the Lord's eye. That that the Lord still has that love for us. Okay, and like I said, these people that has been every nation that have had they foot on our necks, they got to deal with this, man. All right, and including the wicked and including the 2/3 of our people who still can't get with this thing. The Lord is coming to bring recompense to all these people, man. But continue, Baba Kishar.
It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahawashi shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach.
Taking vengeance on them that not know Yahawah Shah. And who doesn't know Yahawah Shah? First and foremost, the 2/3, all right, our people. Because at the end of the day, 2/3 of our people is still our enemy at the end of the day right now, until they get that righteous mindset in the kingdom. But they're going to have to know that death by pain. All right?
You like a terror baby. Know the nigga Dundee. That nigga there, man. You don't know the law. You don't know what's coming, man.
They don't know.
But you fucking... Look what he under them. You deal with them goddamn Edomites, man. Fucking coons, man. The Lord's coming to destroy all coons, all Uncle Toms, Tomahawks, you fucking wetbacks, man. You niggas that love the white man's dirty draws, the Lord coming back to destroy this shit, man. And you. Go ahead, Doc.
It's a must, and it's a beautiful thing, man. All right? That's the cancer. That's the cancer that needs to be cut off, We got our people, we got the 1/3 of our people that's trying to do everything correct. Trying to do everything to get back to Yahawah Shah, but we got 2/3 of our people who don't give a fuck. All right, and we got heathens who can care less because that's not their power, that's our power. All right, you want to say something?
Yeah. Hey, we just seen a so-called peaceful protest before we came to camp, and the moral behind it was they kept throwing up the what you say, BLM sign. Right? It's no unity between the house of Israel and the heathen. We can't sit at the same table. All right?
They had black signs with Israelite faces on it.
That's right.
But it was all Edomites protesting. Talking about the wage difference, workers are under attack. But it's like all Edomites protesting for Jake. Throwing up the black power fist, man. Which we don't deal with that shit either, man.
It means nothing. All that shit, it means nothing at all, man, because at the end of the day, we know that we'll never be equal with Esau in this captivity that we're in. Because hence, key word, we're in captivity, all right? Esau runs the world right now. So if you're talking about wages and Jake want to have this money and so on and so forth to be like Esau, Edom, it's never going to happen. They always going to keep that bar right there that you can never attain.
Yeah, I think so.
Done. You running?
Inside the book of Baruch, chapter 3, and verse 8, it reads, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject unto payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power."
That sounds like an uneven playing field to me.
Definitely. That's right. Definitely. An uneven playing field, like I said, we're subject to payments. Like the brothers go into, man, we out here paying for water. We out here paying for water. We out here paying for fresh air. Come on, man.
That ain't so fresh.
That ain't so fresh.
We live, what, about a good 10 miles from Cancer Alley. And who don't know what Cancer Alley is, you need to go look it up. It's a stretch between, it's a gap between New Orleans and it's a gap between New Orleans and Baton Rouge that has nothing but on every goddamn stop it's refineries. And these refineries blow out, they burn off nothing but chemicals, plastics, all type of sulfur, and everybody that lives around there catches cancer, man. You got fishes that pulling out the water got 3 heads, man. You know?
Like the Simpsons.
Yeah, like the Simpsons shit, man. Babies catching cancer. But yet you're charged carbon emissions and all this other shit just for the air you breathe in, and it's toxic, man.
Yeah. So real quick, best believe when you go down there, you roll down your windows, man, the air smells a bit different. I'll tell you that. Nothing but how you feel riding down the road. You smell nothing but fuel and gas and just toxins in the air.
Watch this dude in the green, man.
And that
coming up with the bullshit.
That egg smell, Jake be smelling too, right? That ain't nobody boiling pots of goddamn eggs, man. Yeah, that sulfur. That's how sulfur smells. Sulfur has a boiled egg smell.
Rotted egg.
Yeah, rotted egg. You're right, brother. You know, that's not something that's supposed to be common.
If I could tell you, bro, like I'm in and out of plants almost every day, man. You know, on my plantation workshop. And I tell you, every time I'm in that thing, it's a smell that you just can't forget. It's a horrible smell, man, that it just conquers the whole entire area. All right? You know that shit ain't right, man. It's not right at all. You know the damage that it's doing. But Esau Edom don't give a care about it. All right?
Making money.
Making money, huh?
Billions of dollars a day being put down in his pockets, man. Right? Meanwhile, it's destroying people, destroying families, man. You know, right along with this other, we use that scripture too to bring out what the judicial system using what child support to destroy the homes, man. Putting the women above the men to make the home and the stabilized home uneven, man. All right. What I said, subject to payments. Child support is a part of that, man. Which a lot of these damn women don't know that 70% of the state gets the money and they only get 30%. You know? But we subject to payments over here, man. That's why you gotta be careful who the fuck you lay down with, man. Like Apostle Tahar said, you shouldn't be fucking with these women that's looking like pirates, tattoos all on their arms and legs. You got a goddamn rose between your butterfly between your titties, man. You shouldn't be fucking with a broad like that. Me personally, you shouldn't be fucking with a broad with all them goddamn hair, red hair, yellow, green, blue, pink. She has a mental problem, man. She's mentally off, man. Shouldn't be fucking with that. But go ahead, brother.
If I could say, hey, all of those different things, those are of a Greekish fashion. Those are of the heathen. Those are fashions of the heathen, right? Our women are not supposed to be indulging themselves in that type of activity, right? But yet they see their mothers, their grandmothers doing it like it's cool.
That's the old women do it.
That ain't cool.
Got gray hair. I'm talking about their hair's like, they look like Storm from X-Men. They got white hair, gray hair, blue hair. And they about 70-something years old, man.
Now they dying in purple and green.
Yeah.
Colors. That ain't how people supposed to be, man. Don't be ashamed of your natural hair. Hey, if you getting old, you getting old. To hell with it. You know?
Yeah. If you're going bald, you're going bald, man.
That's it. Don't put no Bengay in your head either, Jake.
Yes. Jake putting that Beijing in that shit, man. Beijing gonna blind your ass, too.
You got it.
Sure. Go ahead, brother.
And this is the back of what the brother was saying about how Esau, does everything to destroy society because it's all about greed with him.
I think one thing.
You got it.
The nigga got caught the other day putting poison in the Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids, man. Why you healing from a cut? This nigga's poisoning you, man. You know that little square?
Yeah, that little patch.
That light film that's on there is poison, man. And while you putting it on your wound, it's gonna straighten your blood, man. This nigga's who thinks of that, brother? Who the fuck thinks of that shit, man?
The cups and bras have cancerous materials in it, giving women breast cancer.
Yeah.
And it says in Sirach, to him that does wicked to himself, who will he be good to? This nigga lives on this earth, but he poisons the air he has to breathe knowingly. Poisons the air he has to breathe, the food he has to eat, a complete demon.
Hey, you remember the other guy? You remember the guy named the scientist? This nigga said they ran tests over a decade and a half on frogs, making frogs gay. And once it came up with the right formula, they started dumping the chemicals in black neighborhoods, man, making you niggas punks, man. He made niggas punks, man. That's why you got all of you Bywater, tall boot wearing ass Jakes out here, man.
With the cowboy
punks,
hat.
man. With a fucking cowboy hat, and you got your ears, you got chrome nipple piercings, man. On the bike on St. Claude, man.
With the see-through shirt.
Yeah, with the whole shit that catch. You got the see-through nets.
A mesh crop top.
Yeah, the shit you go catch jaws with, man. You riding a bike with us. You niggas is sick out here, man. You know. You seen them niggas on magazines or the Bywater, man.
I work down, like, with my job, I'm always down in the Bywater damn near every day of the week. I can't go one day without seeing one woman with a mustache.
Yeah, man. There's some sick shit out here, man.
Yeah,
They got the armpit hair.
That shit way out here.
That bitch is on Lion King. You know? And that shit still get permed. You know? It's sick. Go ahead, brother. This bitch is the foul, brother.
The foul. Come on, man. And it's reached the heavens, man. And it's only one thing that they deserve. Let's hit that first line real quick.
I can just imagine the most. YAHAWASHI, come look at this. Come look at this. Look at that shit, man.
Look, make it big.
Yeah.
Get
Zoom in on
Zoom in on them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the two
Nigga sick,
thumbs.
man. Come look at this, man. You got some nigga out here punking, man.
The angel make
Right?
it big.
You got some Jake out there goddamn minds, man. Yeah, go ahead.
This is back in 2 Thessalonians.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, it's just a quick one. This is Isaiah 24. I'm going to start at verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant.
Come on, man. And that, first and foremost, that's our people that has stepped away from this thing, man. That has broken away from everything. But also, you also got to blame Esau Edom too for going ahead and putting us in this captivity to knock everything out of course. All right? That's ultimately that they will. They want to be like the Most High. They want to keep us away from YAHAWASHI. All right? And that's being pushed down on our people for our people just being thrown off completely.
Hey, that's why that's why they systematically gave us BET, MTV, hip hop, right? Right along as they're doing that, and these guys, you go into a bunch of the literacy that they created gangster rap, they created drill rap. They all was systematically to get you niggas at a height, and then they came in all type of prison reform. So when you niggas do get caught with those drugs, you do get caught with all that watch of money and jewelry and shit, and lock you niggas up, man. Industrial prison, where is
Prison industrial complex.
the prison industrial complex. What time that happened? When they had the Tupacs of the world, the Rakims, all right, the Big Daddy Kings and all them gangster rap niggas. That's around that time, the Easy E's of the world, man.
And a lot of them niggas ain't nothing more than plants. They were set up.
Yeah.
They were set up to destroy the youth, man. Because at one time, you believe them niggas, man. I believe that a nigga called Lil Wayne that's 5'3" was out here just murdering shit, killing shit. We find it's all fake. Rap is more fake than the WWE, man. You hear me?
Hey, if I can say real quick, Elder Malcolm, the Chicago camp says all the time.
The nigga didn't get into Mofo.
One of his
and
clients.
Mo5 over there getting into it over there.
One of his clients used to be Jamie Dimon, who's the CEO of Chase. And I think this is either when he just came in the truth or a little bit before. And he was asking Jamie Dimon, what should I, invest in stocks? And Jamie Dimon told him the prison complex, because that's big money to be made.
Big money. And this is shit here. This is shit here that causes niggas to go to prison, man. You gonna learn about this nigga Suge Knight. You find out that guy had both parents in the house. All right, high middle class. This nigga, he wanted to be his cousin on the other side that was living in Washington. Shit, wanted to be gangster. Same nigga with Snoop Dogg. That nigga's from Mississippi, man. Playing like he's from Cali and some type of crip. Niggas from Mississippi, man. Playing from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, man. Snoop Dogg.
Hey, Brian. Keep your heads up on that. They bumping for real.
Watch it out. Watch out.
They bumping for real. He done took off his bunny ears and shit by the
Let's see.
It's about time they beat up Mofo, though.
Yeah. It's a lot of some wickedness going on right now.
And he go to thump.
Y'all watch.
Nobody want to do nothing.
Nobody want to do nothing.
Nobody want to do. He got way the nigga down the street. No one want to do nothing.
I'm really like that.
It's a lot if y'all watching. There's some high level demon activity going on.
Here we go.
That we do gotta keep an eye
Ain't
on.
nothing. Come on. Let's go to Dumping.
Get it. Vote your hoes. No, hey, if I may say, that's the perfect example of what the elder bringing out. You best believe these niggas idolize all these fake gangster rappers and all these different, dudes who say they're about all this murder play and all that type of. That's the perfect example. And both of them scared of each other. You see? They both scared of each other. That's the perfect example. Hey, the Lord never miss. He never miss. But let you tell it, this dude be out here every weekend,
Flexing
all right? Playing like he a big dog, coming smoking weed next to the camp, blowing smoke by brothers and everything. You see? Hey, but that's why Esau Edom, the Lord gonna unleash holy hell through Esau Edom on you so-called gangsters and niggas like that, man.
Gangsters gonna get wiped off the map.
Yes.
In the first hour, JT, I promise you.
You know?
That nigga be flexing with us, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Gonna do the prophet something. You see?
You get over there with a nigga and do this.
And keep telling the nigga you really like that. Obviously, you ain't really like that. That shit just get my blood boiling.
Y'all should do like Nike and just do it, man.
Yeah, just
do
pop.
this. Just do the shit, man.
Look, they still doing. They.
Yup.
I'm sorry, man. I pray the Lord put some heat on that nigga Mofo, because he's been trying to terrorize brothers secretly for years, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right before 7. Yeah.
And the Lord been smoking. Residential scarf over here, the Lord smoked him yesterday, man. Off the bone.
Off the bone.
The Lord smoked him. Yeah. Cause you know he was scoffing and shit. The Lord made that nigga famous. The Lord had a whole segment on the news about this nigga, man.
He died a painful death.
A painful death, man.
Stomach cancer.
And the Lord gave him stomach cancer.
Bust his damn stomach.
Yeah.
Big fat. He should be over there. He done.
He died yesterday.
Oh, yes, sir.
Lord, bust his goddamn stomach.
Is that Jeremiah?
Yeah. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man.
Go ahead, do your thing, but I know.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Nigga scoffing.
Yeah.
He's like, man, why you playing with me?
And that the Lord do stuff like that, man. That's beautiful. We ain't gonna tell him nothing.
No.
Oak ain't gonna tell him nothing.
No.
I love that. I love that, man. Yeah. You come fooling with the rock. What? Go ahead, I'll slide you. Hey, that got me hyped up.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Backing up what the elder was just saying. You know, we got these D-boys on the block right now, beefing and this and that and the third. But we know when that time comes, when the Lord comes, man, they're going to tuck tail. All right? And even in JT, before the Lord comes, they're going to tuck tail, man. These ain't going to be the same gangsters that we see around here. All right? And that's what you got to understand. You know, once the Lord comes, man, the Lord going to put a cease to all of this, man. You know, and they still over that fluff and pump faking each other, man. But like I said, we know at the end of the day, we know that the Lord is gonna come down and lay down low, and we can't wait for that, man. That's what we sit here and we pray for, man. We pray for the Lord to come down here and put judgment on these niggas, all right? Because they not in their right mind, man. They not in their right mind, and the only way to you know, a down dog, you just gotta put the dog down, man.
Y'all done crossed each other path, now you ended up just. Now he's talking to boy, look.
Like I said, hey, that's ultimately not really your life, G. You weren't created to be a gangster, all right, a rapper, a drug dealer, a sodomite, all right, and any other item. Okay, you was made to be what? A king, princess, priest. You see? Not walking with half your ass out, man. How you gonna fight and half your ass out?
Dead body.
Come on, man.
Man, he had bunny ears on once he
Got a dead body.
He got a dead body, bunny ears. Come on, bro. And he a fat. He a low-key fat.
3 seconds of fighting.
Come on, man.
Some niggas gonna fight 3 seconds, gonna feel like 3 hours, man.
Oh, man. 30 seconds. What they say, a fight usually lasts 50 seconds. You can cut that in half right now. That fight gonna be over in a little bit. They're gonna tie out. It's ridiculous. But let's finish off with that Thessalonians, brother.
It's back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 8. In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord YAHAWASHI.
These niggas out here that's constantly fucking fighting each other, most likely over some dope or some money or some hoes. You know, it's got to be something that's completely irrelevant to the scriptures 100%. All right? He not fighting him because he transgressing the law. We know that for sure. we know that for sure, man. We know it's just a bunch of wickedness that's just going to multiply afterwards. You know, who knows? A body may come after this. All right?
Oh, nothing right.
Yeah.
That's right, brother. He ain't over nothing right. It's something that's wicked as hell.
Nah, brother. Probably homie that skipped him out on some money, skipped him out on some weed,
On a perk 30.
Come on, something. He overcharged him, he jacked him out his money. It's something, some wickedness. But obviously, all of us here sitting right now, like, man, hopefully somebody get their head knocked off tonight. We can care less. Because they need this, man, which is about to go in that verse 9. That's testimony.
Verse 9. Who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power.
God, who should be punished, man? All these 2/3 out here, they deserve to be punished, man. Like, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. We pray for that. Let's get these 2/3 out of here so we can get to our kingdom and we can start our thing, man.
One of Jeremiah said, pray not for the wicked. You can live up a cry for them.
Nah, brother. We could care less.
This is Jeremiah, something I forgot.
We know that they're against the Lord right now. If they're against the Lord, then you against us ultimately.
14 and 9.
If you picking your side, we gonna pick our side too. We with YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. So if you with the 2/3 and you willing to do all this BS and all this folly, man, the hell with you. All right? We wish you nothing but death.
Nothing but the worst, man.
Yes. Come on, man.
I got something quick for you.
Come on, run.
Unless you want to get that one out the way.
You get that one.
Come on.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7. verse 16. I'm gonna start at 16. Therefore, pray not for this people. This is pray. Jeremiah 7:16. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
Like I said, man, ultimately, what the 2/3 doing right now? All right, if it was in a sense dealing with the Lord's sticking his hands out trying to get the people to come back, man, trying to get our people to come back to go ahead and be ready for what's to come. All right, but what the 2/3 doing? They slapping the Lord's hands away. All right, they slapping the Lord's hands away. They don't want nothing to do with it. They want this folly. They want this bullshit for this small time that it's going to be. All right, because we know that we're in the last times. Everything is pointing to this right now being the last times, man.
That's why the Lord put the prophets on the streets to tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, what's your nationality, man? Right?
Come on, you got it, brother.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power.
Your iniquities have separated, man. Like Jake, they more willing to stack their iniquity up rather than come back to the Lord YAHAWASHI. Because what it say right there, man, he's going to hear you if you call out to him. He's going to save you if you call out to him, man. If you do everything that's to the will of the Salaki, if you do everything that is pleasing to YAHAWASHI, he's going to look out for you, man. And that's what we out here on this block doing. We out here trying to spread this word to our people to let them know, hey, man, come back. But again, 2/3 of our people don't care. 2/3 of our people don't consider. They don't give a fuck. All right? Yeah, go ahead, Salaki.
It says, but your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you that he will not hear. For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness.
They not gonna be with it, man. At the end of the day, we know 2/3 of our people, they just not gonna get it, man. Something about this. The Lord got that force field shield that's just in front of this thing for the 2/3 to never get this. All right, and us knowing that, again, what the brother brought out before that, man, we not praying for them to get it. We could care less. Our affairs and our cares is about the 1/3 of our people to get this to be saved. Ultimately, to get out of this thing, man.
Yeah, if I can say, hey, and that's the beauty about the scriptures, because it gives you an understanding that even if we wanted them, right, to come out of this comatose state, right, because the scriptures liken their what do you call it, them not understanding the truth unto sleep, okay? Even though we want them to wake up, we shaking them, hey, wake up. Hey, the Lord is ultimately the decision of the Lord that they stand asleep, okay? And you come into terms with that when you get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, all right? And then the Lord goes a step further and says he's going to still save them. You see? But like you started off with, through death by pain. You see?
We can get that if you got something?
I got something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can hold that death by pain too. But like I said, ultimately, man, like they deserve it, man. They deserve it. And I mean, even though we deserve it too. Like I said, our righteousness is unfilthy rags. All right? We know that we deserve that. But the only difference between it is that we the ones right here on this block with our garments on, trying to preach and bring everything back, trying to correct everything, make everything good. Even though we still fail day after day, but we know that we're gonna keep on working and still work towards this thing, man. All right, and that's the most important thing. Like how we was back in school. You know, we know that a lot of that schoolwork wasn't nothing, but one thing that the teacher will always tell you, hey man, we will pass you if you just give the effort. Well, all we need is the effort. Show me that you're willing to try. And that's been many times in school and so on and so forth, where I was bad in this type of class, but I wasn't no asshole type of student. I wasn't this and that and the third. I was still willing to listen and whatever with the teachers and so on and so forth. But like I said,
You didn't hate mercy.
I didn't hate it. All right? And what happened? When we got to that leap test or whatever, that's that teacher that's coming right there trying to help you and this, that, and the third, because you was doing everything that you were supposed to do. You wasn't throwing it off. And that's ultimately what the Lord is looking for. The Lord is not looking for the people that's throwing this to the left, that can care less, that want this slight
Want this world to continue.
Yeah, want this world to continue. Yeah.
If I can say real quick, what you were saying earlier about like the 2/3 that blinded.
Yep.
Ultimately, the Lord blinded them, but the way He blinded them is had them worship idols. The main idol is this nigga right here, man.
Yep.
Because if the so-called white man was out here right now telling our people that they were Israelites and they should repent, then they would repent instantly.
Yes.
We saw that like last week with Vladimir Putin. He's like, look, the Jews are black. And niggas was like, oh man, yeah, we heard what Putin said. We've been telling you this for years. But because we look like them, they don't want to hear it. And the Lord looks like them.
Hey, Ahmadinejad been said it. The president of Syria been said it. Even y'all seen the one I put in there with about Adnan Hassan? I thought I said them people, he said them gutter rats, they just fabricated that whole shit to make themselves, the Holocaust to make themselves the people, man. Everybody's been doing this, man. That shit fake, brother. That shit was Hollywood. Basically, the Holocaust was nothing more than a Hollywood movie that was set up, man. And them people didn't die because people was putting them in concentration camps. A lot of those pictures you seen because those gutter rats that was over there in the land died of typhus fever, man. They didn't die because somebody was torturing them and mutilating them, putting them in gas chambers and shit. Even like I got some information at the house show you how scientists went to Auschwitz and all those other camps over there. They said, man, the gaps in the doors are so thick and so wide to where they was to run a gas chamber here, they'll kill themselves. The guard can kill themselves. How you gonna run a gas chamber and you got wooden doors? The gas will seep through the wooden doors, man. And they wasn't putting people in furnaces. They was burning their clothes, man. But meanwhile, when you go and look up, really truly research what's going on, it was like a resort. They had pools, movies. They had a whole set, and there wasn't 6 million Jews in the land at that time, man. No, it was nowhere near 6 million. And these fucking devils know it too, man.
And Hitler was
He was a Rothschild. Hitler was a Rothschild himself, man. I think his father was named Baron Rothschild. Right? He slept with Hitler's mother, who was a maid in the what you call it? Now zoom in on some of this shit. Motherfucker had pools, man. They had a soccer team, brother. Look.
Basketball team too.
Yeah. A post office.
Damn, they lied about the whole fucking.
Yeah, they were breeding animals and shit there. Breeding horses. Greenhouses. Dentist. Theater.
Where all the dead people at?
That shit was bullshit. Then these devil had some. You might well say it was like Photoshop technology too back then, man. Right? But you gotta look that up. How Hitler, you got the information with Hitler. Hitler's father was a whole Rothschild, man. Yeah. But his father still dealt with him and dealt with him to some point. They came up with the brilliant scheme to make him the bad guy of that time, man. Meanwhile, they were controlling both sides of the shit. All right? That was to make themselves the state of Israel. You got that? Hey, do anyone y'all got that book? Esau Edom, you got bad? It's a part that I need to get.
What's the what he's saying? This, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of their hearts, with despiteful minds to cast it out for prey. That's exactly what happened. All right, Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. All right, these so-called white people started calling themselves Jewish and stole our land, man. And everybody knows they're not the real Jews. Everybody knows this. It's 2024. You can't hide the truth anymore. It's obvious who the Jews are and who they're not. These people, like the brother was saying earlier, they just started killing people randomly all over the world. We're the bad guys, so let's just go on and kill them.
Starting with the first people that went to killing was my man Tsar Nicholas II. because he was the last stronghold to have any wealth. So what they did, they killed him, his family, the dog, the children, and everything. And from there, what his name is? Mara M. Salvador been on the tear, man. Setting up those banks, setting up those loans, and putting everybody in debt, man. That too.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, don't they try to put that Jewish concentration shit? Don't they try to compare it with us with the transatlantic slavery? They do. See, that's one of the either the first or the second worst things that have been done to people on this earth.
No, the Bible says that one people's gonna be put on cargo slave ships, brought to one continent to another. That never happened to y'all, man. Y'all never got shackles put around your neck, all right, with bells on them. That was only happened to the so-called Negroes. You never worked on plantations, man. You never
They own the plantation.
Yeah. That's another thing you brothers got to look into. It showed that starting with the Rockefellers and Rothschilds and all them, they funded the transatlantic slave trade, man. They insured the ships. And one main bank in particular was called the Lords of London. They're the ones that funded the whole goddamn thing, man. Packing us on these ships like sardines, bringing us from one continent to another. Even the Northern Kingdom, they was brought on ships too. It wasn't just so-called Negroes.
Christopher Columbus, he was an Amalekite.
Yes. Yeah.
There's videos of us that's in cotton fields picking cotton as slaves. There's no video of the Auschwitz in any of that. See, there's no video surveillance or evidence at all. There's just pictures.
And bullshit tattoos of a you got a bullshit tattoo right here of a number. But here it is today. Everybody in America everybody in America puts money for what? What it is? 401k. Not the 401k. Income tax every year. 70 to 80% of the income tax in America goes to the gutter rats over there. You got gutter rats that's 10 years old right now. You got gutter rats that's right now 10 years old, benefiting off the Holocaust, and it was never even alive at the time. Never even was thought about. But what happened? Them gutter rats have America in that's why every president you had, you look at the presidency of most of those guys, at some point you'll see who's standing behind them. The small hats, making them sign bills, because they run shit, man. These fucking white boys over here ain't running the goddamn thing, man. It's the gutter rats. They run everything. They over the porn industry. They over Hollywood, TV, radio, hip hop. Your social media is ran by the gutter rats, man. I run shit. You ain't running the goddamn thing with your mouth, man. You ain't running nothing. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna find this one thing real quick.
You know who run the world? Whoever could put the money out there for it. All right? We know that they got the Hamites, they got the Ishmaelites that did the physical work on gathering us together. But who the ones who put the bread down? Who put the money down to pay for all this? That was the Amalekites.
Well, like we said out here in the New Orleans camp, people that you can't talk about are the people who run the world, man. Right. Because when you talk about these certain people, they give you the label of Semitic, you know. Oh, you get to talking about the switch hitters, all right? The peanut butter chasers. You get blackness, man. That shows you who run the world, man. Same thing. Like the one thing else I noticed with even these different religions, you notice how they all got different gods, but with the same Satan. You notice that?
Yeah.
It's the same Satan, but different gods, though, man.
How that work?
You know? Bullshit. Well, that's funny. That's funny I said that. This is in 1937 with Franklin D. Roosevelt. Look, he got the gutter rats behind him signing bills, man. Yeah, man. These devils run this shit.
And speaking of Roosevelt, we want to talk about these Edomites and so-called white people in America having power. What happened to I'm thinking of John F. Kennedy. What happened to him when he tried to put the U.S. back on the silver and gold standard? Hey, he took one to the dome.
Yeah. Same thing with Abraham Lincoln. Yep. Abraham Lincoln talked that shit about kicking out the banks, kicking out the gutter rats. All right, because let me tell you, that's another thing. That whole Civil War shit. That whole Civil War thing was fought over. It was really the bankers pushing out these down south chattel slavery Edomites. They were putting them out of business. All right, and then it brought in all their agents from Europe. They brought them over here to down there sabotage everything that was going on here in America. We fought over slaves. No, you just got bamboozled, man. And the elites, they supplied both sides. Only thing what they did with the South was they gave them faulty guns, and they didn't give them enough ammunition to complete the war. That's how they had to go out of business, man. And that guy Abraham Lincoln, he wanted to push him out. What happened? He caught one to the head, man. This is what happens here in America when you don't want to play ball. You know what I'm saying? When you in that society with them, don't give a damn about who you Abraham Lincoln. I'm Sleepy Joe. I'm DJ Donald Trump. They don't give a goddamn. Motherfucker, I made you. You know?
Right there, what you're saying, like I said, that's an example of them pushing their own narrative. All right, that's what we deal with here in America. You know, and just the USA with everything.
Real quick, because you made me think about something. Do anybody know? Do anybody know what really happened with you know? Did anybody know the nickname for Huey P. Long? What they called that guy?
Big fish.
Yeah,
the kingfish.
Big kingfish, because he had a big ass mouth. He was calling out them gutter rats back then. You know what happened to him, right? He got hit over, I think 50 to 70 times in the state capitol. They shot him so many times his ass caught on fire in there, man.
They shot him so many times the pencil on his
desk. It went in the roof.
God,
and then guess what? It wasn't even the guy that went in to shoot him, it wasn't even him. It was his. It's like if I'm the guy that comes shoot you, and I go over there by you, the bodyguard just hit him up like 60, 70 times, man. And guess what? The guy was to come to kill him, a gutter rat. But he was a guy that was speaking about the bankers, speaking about pushing these small hats out, setting up our own thing, doing our own thing. He caught several bullets, man. But that's what America been. They always talking about the guns. America been set up on gangsterism. It's been set up, man. It's just before Al Capone and all them guys. Look what the fuck you Edomites came and did to the Native Americans, man. Right. I give it to you. You the real gangsters, man.
Gangsters, real niggas.
Yeah.
Biggest niggas.
The biggest niggas, man.
They started that shit for real.
You want to what? Jake get it from you. Jake get you. You want to know where all of the violence comes from? Look at this fat coward. Hey, man. Go over there, bro. You playing. I ain't got time to play with you, bro. All right. Finna slap the fat off your ass, man. Playing.
Remember the Titans.
Come way down here running. Fucking body playing with you, man.
I'm just like a motherfucker.
Playing. Draws all in your ass and shit, man. Get your ass up the street. Peak ass shorts, man.
White Drewski.
Yeah, white Drewski and shit. Man, nobody got time to play with you, man. Like a white big worm, man. Get your ass on the street, man. What? Tripping, man. Go ahead, bro. Shit ridiculous, bro. Everybody playing.
We on the verge of the U.S. dollar collapsing and the economy collapsing in World War III, and everybody's just a drunk, drug-addicted faggot out here.
Yeah. Really, that's how the elites want everybody. They want everybody fat, out of shape, drugged up, docile as it can be, man. So when they bring these troops in, really, they're already here. All these so-called migrants they have here in America that they brought in over the borders, a lot of them are military, right? Sleeper cells, CIA operatives, trained mercenary killers. It's gonna butcher you people when they call in the green light, man. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna I'm talking about butcher you people. A real live purge, man. Gonna call one of them in, and it's gonna be on, boy. They got Africans over here, Russians, Chinese, all right, Libyans, all type of shit, man.
MS-13.
They gonna wild out.
Prison inmates.
America did a hell of a job of dumbing you people down, man.
Yeah.
For the great slaughter.
Yeah, and they have these nations, they never seen you women dressed like that before, man. They had monkeys over there. Y'all got them Donkey Kongs. They gonna wild out when they see that shit, man. You know? For real. You dress all provocative, half naked, niggas gonna lose their mind.
The ones that's really, into their so-called religion, hey, that infuriates them. Because you have no honor. So they ain't gonna think twice, right? To rape you, all right, or put you down. You know? That's crazy.
Go
ahead, no, to back you up with all them, Ishmaelites or so-called Arabs flooding into Europe from, the Syrian civil war and Afghanistan and all that. When they see those European women dressed provocatively, they think, oh, that's a prostitute. Yeah. So they take them, they seize them. When a woman dressed like that and they see in their culture, they're a prostitute in their eyes. Like, why you dressed like that? You obviously selling.
Hey, if I can add to you, what's the point of them coming out here too? We done seen it many times, the Ishmaelites coming down here, taking off their hijabs and so on and so forth, coming down the Bourbon Street to come and live life.
But that one guy, y'all remember him? One thing I knows about that other guy from a couple weeks ago, he's like, I'm not Mexican, man. I'm from here, but he had military dog tags on, right? And they over here, man. Just waiting on the call. They had multiple videos asking them questions. Or we just waiting on the call. They had one of the top terrorists in the world. Y'all seen the guy? Across the border. That guy said, you don't know who I am? Soon you would know who I am.
So you too ignorant to know who I am.
Yeah. Like I said, whatever they gonna do, they're gonna make 9/11 look like a dead Chuck E. Cheese, man. All right, a weekend at Disney World. You know, because my man Mike Adams, they got the talk show. He went into a lot of these local police departments. They're not ready for 10 guys. But matter of fact, 80 guys can take over a province of a city within hours, man. You know, you just getting you just got shit bigger than you do. You know, yeah, but that's where we at. We at a time to where another think tank is getting ready to happen. You see them devils making them people run them boats into them goddamn bridges, man. You gotta watch yourself on the bridge now. You know?
I wanted to mention to that yesterday on the video. That's like the ultimate war tactic right there. The ultimate war tactic that most militaries go for is knocking down the logistics. Once you knock down the logistics of things,
it's really hard to move.
Yeah, it cuts off supplies, it cut off food, it cut off water, it cut off ammo. It's a siege time. Yeah. So if, like, for example, with the truck drivers, the jobs in the army and so on and so forth, with the Arabs in I'm gonna just say that what they was doing, they was attacking the convoys.
Yeah,
They attacked the convoys. That's why they tell you that the truck driver in the military is one of the most dangerous jobs, even more dangerous than a foot soldier, because all eyes is on that truck. They're trying to knock out everything to stop the supplies from coming. All right, but that's another good example of with the ships. They knock out the ships, they knock out the ports. Now we don't get that many supplies in. So just weaken everything from the inside.
Yeah. Look at it's simplified. They got less guns they got to battle against, less men. Right? You're dealing with starved soldiers. You see, we went into it last weekend what starvation do to you. It make you, crazy. Shit. In the long run, but hey, that's the perfect setup when you're going to war, man.
Then they say that in Baltimore, that bridge wasn't that like the 9th most important port or something like that in the world.
So then on top of that, four warships is trapped in there where they can't get out. Come on. Everything.
So it's just going to be a chain reaction of things. But like I said, that takes some top-notch thinking, man. All right, that's not something that's just going to happen randomly. That's some top-notch thinking of a precise action. All right, we knock this out. This is going to cripple this area.
And this week, they didn't ran some ships into some other shit. I just can't think of where it's at. It's somewhere here in the state. They just ran ships into the.
Almost Oklahoma, was it? Oklahoma?
I can't remember that one.
Yeah. If I could say with the information brothers just brought out, right? You didn't cut off, you didn't concede, all right, America. Now you have what? These natural disasters, right? These earthquakes, tsunamis, right? And what do they do? When large-scale emergency happens? They deploy what? National Guard, okay? Different police forces, right? It's just the pawns are being set, right? It's just like chess. You think 3 and 4, 5 steps ahead, right? That's what this devil doing. It's like this devil is a full-grown chess master playing against goddamn children. The players, it really is the Most High. You see?
This is a war of attrition. A war of attrition is a type of military strategy that one or both sides in a war can follow. The strategy of attrition warfare means that you try to wear down your enemy to the point of defeat by continuously attacking their forces and equipment until they become exhausted and cannot continue.
Ultimately, what we know, America is falling within. All right, it's going to fall within, and then as America weakens, we know that's when every other nations they're going to come and lay down law on this thing, man. Lay down and all bombs over Baghdad over on this thing, man. All right, and we want it 100%, man. That's beautiful. That's music to our ears. Like, please, like for the prayers for everybody that I know, we pray for the destruction of Babylon, man. And just to see all these things coming to pass is beautiful. You know, we want it more and more and more to happen. Right? You know, at the end of this, we know it's going to come, man. So we're going to stand on this, and we're going to pray on this continuously. All right? That's war.
You're trying to take up your boy's spot. You seen the publicity your boy got. Now you trying to take up his spot.
That chicken bone?
Yeah.
You can't know that nigga dead. Chicken wing. You can't know he dead. You could have some kind of hair. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. It says, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every clean and hateful bird. For the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her."
You're drunken of the wine, man. You're drunken of the wine of these doctrines and all of the, basically 100% folly, all right? That white picket fence, that American dream, all right? Everything that's just ultimately is going to lead to your death. Chasing that bag, all right? Trying to get social media famous. Trying to make it to the league, you know? Trying to do all these things. Everybody that they came in, they done bought in. They bought into America, which this is a bad stock. stock at the end of the day that, man, it's going to be wiped down. All right? And what we doing? We buying the stock into the kingdom of heaven. You know, the next kingdom. That's the stock we buying in, because we know it's going to continue to grow after. All right? So I'll behoove you, if you wanna invest in something, invest into this truth. All right? Invest in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And again, if it's coming out wrong, we're not asking for your money or so on and so forth. We're asking for you to have the faith of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. All right?
Yeah, if I could say, hey, it's just like these devil do here in the physical, all right? When they understand that something major is about to happen to the stocks, what they tell their friends? Hey, take out all your stocks. Take out all your stocks. All right? Hey, the market about to crash. All right? And the Lord doing the same thing with us. Hey, I'm about to boom the market. Hey, put your faith in. Put your faith in. It's going to boom. That's the same thing that we doing. All right? It's simple.
The Lord is inside faith.
Yeah.
Telling his friends what's about to happen.
Then on another level, on the physical level, you got a lot of guys that's higher ups in JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo. A lot of them moved from America. Why is that?
Why?
Why is a lot of celebrities moving from America?
Why they building bunkers?
Yeah, why they building bunkers? Because they know what's going to happen, man. America is foreclosed, man. Right? You know, you go through the foreclosure process, you can't pay it back, you can't pay the money. What happens? There comes a time where you got to get out of the house, man. You know, you got to get out.
It's a repo coming on right now.
Yeah, and YAHAWASHI coming as the repo man.
Yeah. The owner of that house coming to shut this bitch down. Coming to shut it down. So again, we telling our people, hey man, get out of there, man. What's that? What you say? Flee out of it. Oh yeah, come.
That's the next verse. That's the next verse. Let's get this war. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Come out of her, my people, man. Flee from this, man. Flee from this. Flee from America. Not saying to actually flee away from it, but spiritually, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Stop. Release your attachments to America. This thing is going to be destroyed. Every sign points to this thing being destroyed. It's weak. It's what is it that morals are gone. The morals are gone. About what is it? The inside the kingdom of people in the kingdom won't stand.
When the kingdom is against itself, it cannot stand.
Divided amongst each other, they cannot stand. God. Mark 3:24. Bring that out, Bobby. I got something back there. We know that this thing is not going to stand, man. All right? So knowing that this is not going to stand, why would you put your time, your money, and so on and so forth? Like I said, what the brothers always put this to is that why would you invest into a burning building? This is a burning building that's going to have no value. All right? We know once the Lord come down and drop, once the nations ultimately follow, by YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, once this land is destroyed by the missiles, this is going to be a wasteland. All right? So that's what you want to put your time in? What it was another one with Moses when he was like he'd rather
suffer with the Israelites.
Something with the Israelites rather than deal with Pharaoh for a season. What was it? Dealing with folly for a season. Sin for a season. Come.
And YAHAWASHI did the same thing with Satan. He said, look, I can give you all this. YAHAWASHI like, I already know that shit ain't going to be for a moment, man. I'm going to get an everlasting kingdom. So why would I even sell out to you? Because Satan was actually showing him all the things of the world from the top into this present time. Right? This place is prophesied to go out, man.
That's the book of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
The kingdom will not stand. All right, and we got small examples right now. We got the Trumps and we got the Bidens and so on and so forth. We know that that's just people going against each other. But at the end of the day, like I said, we got ultimately the race riots and stuff that's going to go on. We know that our people, not our people, but just America in a sense, it's just 100% conflict going on, man.
And then with the crazy thing about it, in November, we got the thing called the elections.
Yep.
we know that the elections, the American people don't select who the president is, man. Right? You got these people talking about Democrats, Republicans. It don't even matter. Right? The president of America been selected over 10 years ago. Whether who they gonna put in there or not. That's why these top elites, right along with these politicians, they go to something called Bohemian Grove, and now they select who the president is, man. They go to Jekyll Island, and they make discussions on this, man. That's why you got a thing called a poll that you go to vote at, right? Yeah. What's a poll? Anybody know what a poll is?
Let's go to
it's
you
like
vote.
A survey. When you people go to the polls to vote and press that button and write down who you want to be the president, all you showing the elites who would you like to be the president? That's why I always say you can elect a president, but you don't select a president, man.
Isn't that like the popular? Isn't there a popular vote
Yes,
and an electoral vote?
Yeah,
different levels of votes.
Electoral college decides who the president is, man. It don't even matter. You're voting for nothing. And like I said, in the last couple of years, they've been getting real openly scandal with it in your face.
Hey, Elder, if I could say, if anybody don't know, this probably got to be the most controversial kind of in America, most important presidential election that's about to happen. All eyes is pointing that everybody wants Trump to get back in this thing and Trump to make everything right. When Trump get in this thing, we're gonna go to war, but it's all gonna lead to our favor at the end of the day, man.
It's gonna be over that president thing coming November. It's gonna be honestly, it's really gonna be a race ride here in this country, man. It's gonna be a war, all-out war in this country.
Hey, Trump said that someone the election was gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah. He said the truth too.
Hey, come on.
One thing about our people talk so much noise about what they're gonna do. Hey, you seen what the Edomites, the white boys will do. Yeah. They scaled the goddamn walls. What it was?
White House.
Yeah. It was the White House. It was the Senate.
Capitol.
Oh yeah, they did rush the Capitol.
They rushed the Capitol, man. Whether it's fake or not, they been putting in that work, man. You seen them big fat bubble spark ass white boys climbing them goddamn walls with them bare hands, man. I said, God damn. Them Edomites ready to get it in, man. They're ready to get it in with you so-called Negroes, man. They're ready to get it in with you so-called Latinos and you Native Americans, man. Stocking up ammo tall as this goddamn building, man. All right? And the Lord got him in that spirit too. While you out here bullshitting plans on Bourbon Street, trying to get you a number, them Edomites getting it in. Even the Edomite woman getting it in at the gun range, man.
Children too.
Yeah. The goddamn, while you working on them glutes in the gym, getting that booty together, the gluteus maximus, them goddamn Edomite women over there pumping iron, they taking goddamn tactical classes, self-defense classes, and they're ready to get it on with your ass, man. They gonna help their men get it on, man. Well, you gonna be hooping and hollering some goddamn well. Oh Lord, girl, they shooting. Oh, they stupid ass talking out here. Girl, that nigga had an AK. Lord. Meanwhile, Becca done got a 10-kill streak on a nigga on the block, man.
He calls him the UAV round.
Yeah. What the hell, the little tank?
Oh man.
She done got a April. Yeah, man.
I got you right here. Like I said, ultimately, what they building up to is what we have right now is the modern day Minutemen. That's waiting. All right. In the Minutemen, that's typically like the local militia. It'll be the local militia that's ready to get in battle once they in the room. So like let these shit go away. Like I said, they got the militia, and this is definition militia right here.
militia, a military organization of citizens with limited military training, which is available for emergency services, usually for local defense. All right, and like I said, that's the people that's backing up Trump like a mug right now. All right, we're seeing all these people up there in Michigan and so on and so forth. If they were saying that if things was to go left, things would go right. It's like if things was to go left, that they ready to to support Trump, to support America and so on and so forth.
Hey, y'all, you seen the police chief in Florida? He said how it's getting ready to go down. How you American citizens need to arm themselves because he said the splinter cells are already here. It's not when, it's not if they're gonna do something, it's when they're gonna do something or not. He said it's coming from his top alphabet buddies, man, from the FBI, CIA, all up down from the bottom, man. It's gonna go down in this society. It's going to go down. Like we always say, it's gonna come a time here when 911 gonna need 911, man. All right? You remember when Katrina happened? All these law enforcement came to the city. They took off their goddamn badges, man. All right? It's gonna happen again.
Like what? JT, man. JT is a time of no other. It's some time that we've never seen before, man.
Yeah, 12.
God, we've never seen these many immigrants flood into America, willingly telling you that, hey, man, some shit gonna happen. We here for a reason. All right, we got the Chinese here. We know that they got stations, they got their secret stations, so on and so forth. But ain't that supposed to be one of American enemies? But we know that they got their places.
See them Chinese motherfuckers, they good for what? Tearing down the infrastructure. All right? Get in on the grids and shut down the grids, man. Whoa.
It's come right here and let smoke out.
What's that dude? That dude that be dressing like
the Darth Vader dude.
Darth Vader.
I thought he only came on for the Saints games, man.
Yeah, the thing about it, the Chinese that's over here that's coming through Arizona, they're here to shut down the infrastructure. These guys are heavily trained computer geeks, shutting down grids, servers.
That's right.
All right? They know how to do all the electricity servers and shit. Shut that shit down, man. They're going to turn the lights off here, man.
And they've been having a lot of those Chinese migrants getting arrested by U.S. military bases lately.
Yeah, see, another thing, like let's just take New Orleans for instance. I see it all the time. This place is on a fucking island.
That's right.
If a tanker run into that damn Mississippi, the GNO, it's over with. The Bonnie Carroll Spillway, the Causeway, Twin Span, it's over.
No bridges.
You're stuck on a goddamn island here, man. And like I said, these cities right here, like this shit, it's gonna turn into a war zone overnight, man. A literal war zone. You tell me you shouldn't be prepared, man? You're not aware of what's going on? Go ahead, brother.
And that's a heavy thing that you said, man, because that should boost men's faith, right? You got to understand, you ain't gonna be able to knife your way out, shoot your way out, G. The Lord gotta have his hands on you. You know, there's no other way. It's like how you gonna get off this island? You see? You got to put all your chips into the Lord.
Hey, and like I said, a lot of these guys that came over here through them borders, they're part of the Venezuelan army. Venezuelan different gangs they got. Same thing with them African guys coming over here. Them damn Russians. And like I said, they can literally right now, 10 of them, 80 of them can bust out right now with guns, shooting this whole block. What you gonna do? Highly trained, man. What you gonna do? Keep going, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
God, swords in the hand, man. Like I said, what it's going to go into more is that, man, it's just going to be an all-out bloodshed warfare out here, man. Nation against nation, all right? It's going to be, obviously, a crazy sight to see, man. But, again, it's still going to be beautiful for us to know that the times is getting near, man. The time is going to continue to get near for us to get out of this thing. But, like I said, it's going to be just heavy bloodshed before our kingdom is to come, man. But you got it.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
God, at that point in time, what is the government? That's going to be the question. What is the government? Where's the police? Where is the mayor? Where's whoever? You know, what y'all call her, auntie? That's out here, auntie.
She gonna leave your ass.
T. That's what
Kentrell gonna leave you like Ray Nagin left your ass back then. A lot of people, Ray Nagin got on the news, bust his shirt open like this, got a nigga spraying with some water like he's sweating, and got on the news talking about he down here. That nigga was in that nigga, I know somebody who was there with him. That nigga was in Dallas, all right, and had the green screen behind him, like he's in New Orleans. And that nigga was in Dallas.
And then later found out that he got caught with the scam and shit with I forget it. I don't remember.
Yeah, with his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law pretty much owned that damn Home Depot that's off of Earhart. And they were doing some scandalous shit with the marble and shit, the marble you put in your houses.
Yeah.
Just everybody funneling money in each other's pockets.
Giving contracts to his friends.
Yeah. Straight corruption. But
same thing Kentrell doing, man.
Yeah, all of them.
all of them, yeah. But nonetheless, like I said, man, where them people gonna be in that day, man? Like it's gonna be no regards for nobody, man. At that point in time, anybody gonna get it. And anybody and everybody is gonna be getting it, man. All right? And we talking about that sword play, you know, according to the Bible. But you got it, brother.
All right, it says, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
God, a man should desire to go into the city, he will not be able. Like the elder just brought out, it's technically really only about 4 bridges that connects New Orleans of getting out. Once you knock out 4 bridges, we on the island, man. We on the island, bro. There's no way out of this thing. The only other way out of this thing is probably going to be Chef Highway. But if that's the only way out, you don't think that it's going to be heavy forces right there to stop people from getting out? Like, come on, man. Like, it's going to be, man is going to desire to see another man, but we won't be able to leave this thing, man. You won't be able to come to New Orleans. You won't be able to go ahead and take a flight out this and that way.
This is going to be a rough one, too, boy. Yes. It's going to be a rough one because, hey, in these other states, say you go to North Carolina, you can go in the woods. Yeah. You can go to Utah, you can go in the mountains. Ain't nothing but swamp around this bitch, man. You can't go in the swamp. We got spiders in the swamp bigger than my fucking hand, man. You got mosquitoes in that bitch. This big.
Water moccasins, alligators. Come on, man. Black widows.
And they got them goddamn country ass dicks down there.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Swamp people ass people down there, man. You don't want to go down there.
Down in the boonies.
I take my chances in the city, man. For real.
Hold it down till y'all shot come back, man. That's our best bet. You know, we can't get out of this bitch. I know damn sure I'm not trying to tread through no damn swamp. For sure.
Niggas got a lantern, an old lantern. Over here. Over here. You got that bloodhound that got them red eyes like this. Drooping. Them big ass ears, man.
With the red eyes.
Like I said, Elder, what comes with that? You walking through something, you're walking through the water, you know, you got to deal with not only the animals and so on and so forth that can attack you, you're dealing with that environment of the water, all right? You're dealing with that water that can deal with infections of you walking and so on and so forth. Like, we we are literally stuck. They call this a barrel for a reason, man. This is the bottom of the barrel. All right? We in a hole. This is a hole that, you know, you just can't get out, man. But at the end of the day, we know that our future is going to be YAHAWASHI now.
Keep reading, brother. We got a whole episode on this. What's your thought?
I just saw a movie that said this is bullshit.
Oh,
And I believe it. And I'm not white, and I'm bleached. And you're brown, you're not black.
Your picture of the Bible is Esau. Edomite. You know who Esau is?
The brother of Isaac.
No, he's the brother of Jacob.
Thank you, Jesus. Go on. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. About the brother that was so afraid to face the brother that he stole the birthright from. Esau. He tricked him. He tricked him about it.
Then they get Genesis 25, and I think they say he despised the birthright.
Bring that makeup on God's sake. Sir?
Yeah, there you go. Right there.
334. Read this.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and 34, and it reads, Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Esau despised his birthright.
He gave him away because he was so freaking hungry. I mean, I've been that hungry before. I was like,
Man, we having a whole moment over there.
There's a lot going on.
A whole moment.
There's a lot going on right now.
all that to say is,
Let's keep going, brother. Keep going, brother.
That's crazy.
They got a whole
What's
episode.
out?
It's the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. All right, and what is going to further go into, let's say that is unrighteousness in the Lord.
Yeah. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
God forbid, man. All right, the Lord is letting you know, man, I hate this group of people, and I love these group of people.
And the people that the Lord loved are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people according to the Bible. Now the Edomites, so-called white people, the Lord said he hates you in the Bible. Because you're the wicked. Like I was to ask you, tell me one thing that the white man has done to good on earth, you can't tell me. What have you done yet? No.
oh,
There were people of color. There were people of color. Adam and Eve were people of color. Now, as far as you Edomites, as far as you Edomites,
yeah, debates go like that.
as far as you Edomites, guess what? You Edomites did nothing but rape, rob, and murder the planet Earth. You took the Native Americans, you destroyed the Latinos.
I'm guilty under God, yes. And for that, he made a promise. He made a promise to our brother who's so
What's your
ironic.
payback according to the Bible?
Because the two brothers,
What's your payback?
all is not
Get Isaiah 14 and 21.
My payback is paid, bro. My payback is paid. It's paid and paid. It was. The God is going to but I'm grateful to God that we fight what he does. I'm heading straight on to heaven if I die right now.
What's heaven? Okay.
I believe you want to be too.
What's heaven according to the Bible? What's the true heaven?
heaven is eternity with the Lord, with the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Any other part of God that we don't know about.
Where heaven is? Where is heaven?
It is one dimension.
No. No.
We call it a dimension. What do you call it?
Heaven and hell are nothing more than literally hell. They're played out on
what? Esau and Isaac were brothers.
I agree.
They shared the blood. We all do.
But they got one vessel unto honor and another vessel unto dishonor. And Esau is in the vessel unto
My
dishonor.
anger is dishonor. So I'm going to go talk to God about that.
But you so-called white people, the same thing you done to us, you don't have to use.
Look, I'm worried about, well, I don't care. It's just, you're going to have to pay me out behind it, bro, because I'm not right.
If you're Edomites,
I'm so sick of this.
if
I
you're
see it on
peach,
TV, it hurts my feelings.
if you're peach, if you're red, if you're pink,
I don't want to, you're not willing to, you're not going to.
tell me to do what? Tell me to do what? I'm just telling you, it's not him. Why me?
Let God hate them.
I'm telling you.
I got the
Go
revelation.
ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Real quick.
See,
This is
man.
Revelations 13 and 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity.
If you led the people
And the
into captivity
Israelites
as slaves,
did for 400 years.
who are Israelites?
Until the Israelites
Who
were
are the
God's
Israelites?
chosen people. They came from Ur, which is actually modern day Iraq. Yes, it was. You can look it up. They were the Chaldeans. Abraham came from them. His father, they whittled idols and peddled them in the store.
Get it in
Let's talk about Abraham and let's move on to Jesus Christ and get past
Lessons
that.
about how the Latinos got over here.
Amen.
Israelites,
Tell me about
Israelites today.
Yes.
Israelites, his name not Yeshua,
But
but anyway,
it is in Israel. You
it's
want
not
to
his
talk
name.
about the Israelites?
That's Yiddish.
I'm not going to brag about what I
But
know and
I'm
where
gonna say
been.
this though. I'm gonna say this. Israelites today are the blacks, so-called black Latinos in Native America.
But maybe I should.
Those are the Israelites, all right? Those are the people that were put on cargo slave ships and brought to another continent to serve slavery. All right? And guess what? The Latinos, the apocrypha tell you how the Latinos got over here.
That's what she was asking me just now.
And we're gonna get it for them. The Latinos,
She want to know how she's part of that.
because guess what? When the Lord was walking the earth, these three tribes was in the land, all right, under the Roman Empire. These other 10 tribes of the Northern Kingdom, they was where? They was in the Assyrian captivity. Then they left Assyria in captivity to do what? Come to America. And right after they came to America, all right, they called America Ashland.
I am so grateful that we actually wound up, all of us here, able to actually experience the freedom that
There ain't no freedom here. What freedom we got here? What freedom the Latinos in Native America? They gotta come over. They gotta hop over a goddamn wall in their own country.
Well, we gotta make the freedom.
They call immigrants.
They're just having to sit there and be
Yeah,
quiet.
they gotta be called Mexicans. A Mexican is not even a word, man. You gotta be called Puerto Rican. You know what the word Puerto Rican means?
I am American, and my descendants are so consistent. They really are.
Who are they? Who are they? Where they from?
Oh my God, actually.
Go ahead, brother. Let me get that.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 39.
Hey, brother, get that.
I'm looking at Jewish
You're
encyclopedia.
worried about the past and not the future.
2nd Ezra chapter
You don't worry
13.
about the past. The past tells the future.
The new covenant covered the past.
We're not in the new covenant.
We are in when the veil was torn, you're worried about man versus mankind. I'm worried about marriages. Men and women drift apart. They cannot communicate. They're walking around staring into this shit. Pardon my French, Jesus. You know what? Yes and yes.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 39. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
These are the 10 tribes of the Northern Kingdom. The so-called Latinos, man. They were carried away what?
Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
See, when we was in high school,
Like
when we was in high school, we learned the BS from high school that said that the Native Americans and the Latinos came from Asia over the Bering Straits.
That's madness.
That's pure madness. Now, when you read the Apocrypha, in the Bible, it tell you how they came over here, man. Because let me tell you, really the Latinos here, the Latinos all throughout South America, all throughout the islands, all throughout Mexico, guess where they're from? Guess where they're from? They're from the land of Israel, man. Go ahead, brother. I'm gonna hug my wife. I'm gonna kiss my wife. Let me leave that alone. Go ahead, brother.
which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
Let us go.
And he carried them over the waters, and so
give me a picture. Give me a picture of a song of Africa, of the land of Israel and Africa. Can it tell you how they came over here, man?
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Write your phone up.
And another land goes into the Hebrew word Arsalu.
Yeah, because at that time, nobody really dwelt in America, because King David was coming over here to America. Huh? King Solomon, King Solomon was coming over here with his army, his navy. They were coming to get gold, peacocks, and things of that nature, but they weren't dwelling over here. Only time he was dwelling over here was when the Northern Kingdom came over here, the Latinos. And they came set up, and it was a paradise over here until Christopher Q Ball and them goddamn devils came over here.
That's it. I just saw the color.
This is what the New Testament too. Hold on, real quick. Go ahead.
You have the arsenal? You got it.
Who are the Jews? Who are the real Jews? Who are the real?
They're dispersed throughout all the earth. I am one of them.
You looking at?
But I'm mixed. I'm so mixed. And so are you.
The real Jew is the miracle of so-called Hebrew. All right? By stock, by blood, by nationality. Huh?
It wasn't right. You want to say you and me, so I'll play the part. God knows. Why is it important for you to claim it all and to damn me?
Because mine's been stolen. And we taking claim. We're taking claim to what's been stolen from us. Why we not slaves now? I'm a slave.
The IRS, I feel you.
I gotta go to work.
Taxes I gotta pay.
I got a social security number. I got a social security number.
I want to know why.
No,
we have so much grant
she.
They don't fix the roads.
I got our story.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God has
Everybody here in America is a slave. You got a social security number with that red number on it. That's your slave number, man. You're own lock, stock, and barrel by the elite. All right? You don't own the goddamn thing. You're not free. You have a driver's license, right? You have a driver's license, right? So, in order to have a driver's license, you're given liberty to drive. You're given permission to drive.
Passport.
You just can't get up and leave this country because you feel like it. You are a slave. Your stock is traded on the stock market each and every day. All right? You got something. You got all y'all brothers ever paid attention to this? All the mail that come to your house are what in capital letters. That's called maximum capitalism moment.
What about the elite? What about the elite women of color?
There's no such thing.
There's no elite women of color.
No such thing. No such thing.
Got Eve right there next to it.
Please.
Take her with you.
Please, take her with you. Please. Because you got all you got watermelon, you got that lip. I said, do it for you, Mom. You got it.
If you ever are that rich with that much money, if you ever have enough money, play enough ball.
We're gonna show you what we're gonna show you what we're gonna do. When we get on top, we're gonna show you what we're gonna do, man.
I pray to God to do good. Not just
you're gonna do some good.
Do some good, man.
You're gonna do some good.
Does that include burning? Again and again
hurting, ruling,
Come the tears. Here come the white
all
tears.
type of stuff, man.
White tears.
Man,
I hear the violin playing. I hear the violin playing.
Just to hit that point with the slavery, we brought this out already, but it's got to come back out.
this is that 1421 too, man.
No, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power."
Read it again.
From the iniquities of our fathers. I want
Read
my
again.
blood
Read again.
Jesus.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity."
We are yet this day in our captivity. We're in
Right.
slavery.
And I look forward to it. I'll see there. I really believe that. I really
You
believe
got about 1,000 years. You got eternity.
Crazy, man.
You want to shake my hand at all?
No, not at all.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
My time was a waste.
I mean, we ain't getting nowhere.
Where'd you want to get?
I wanted to have some type of dialogue to where you understand me, I understand you, but we didn't get nowhere, man. Go ahead.
It says, Baruch chapter 3, verse 8, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment."
See, we're subject to payments here in society, man. We're not free.
Tax going to play.
Yeah. That's another telltale sign that we're under the Roman Empire, because what the Roman Empire was known for, heavy taxation, man.
Then after we
Really to the Israelites, man.
still return, worry about the enemies of our soul.
That's the Edomites.
I am not your enemy.
Enemy of our souls are the Edomites, man. They're the wicked. Who run in the world? What nation of people run in the world?
It's God's world.
What nation of people, what nationality, what races were in the world right now?
There's one race. It's human.
No.
There's humans
No,
and
we're
there's
not human.
demons.
We're not all human.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. Because what the word human go back to?
But they would better
We
be
got the
going
word
in
human.
Jesus' name because they ain't welcome in
What?
my house and they're Indian
What
dogs.
does
Say it
the
again.
word human go back to?
That's when God gets mad.
The word human
When
goes
stuff
back to the
swirling,
word
it's
you.
supposed to be swirling.
You goes back to people of color, man. So we're not all human. Hey, all right.
Just say GD.
Jesus about 2 blocks away.
Your anger is not right.
He down there.
Who is he?
He down the street. Jesus down the street.
He waiting for you.
Yeah, he down the street.
He waiting for you. You're not going to correct the younger one, huh?
I can finish this off, though?
You know better.
Hey,
You
oh,
know
go
better
escort
than
her down
I
the street. Go escort her down the street, oh. Go. Come on with them badass Kyrie Irving fucking braids in his head. Go ahead, man.
I got you real quick.
It says, according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power. Hear Israel, the commandments of life.
Yep.
Give ear to understand wisdom.
You know, that was a complete nutcase, man.
Yes.
A complete nutcase, man.
Yes.
You see, she talking, the eyes jumping. Yeah, she got all type of demons on her, man. You can see it. She went from having an Irish accent to a British accent, back to English. She was all over the goddamn globe, man. Yeah, that shit loose out there. That's the bitch that's gonna be butchering a lot of y'all, man.
That piece going.
She the one licking the knife. I see ya, eh? Gonna kill straight. That shit loose, man.
This is what I wanted to hit it with, though. Verse 10, it says, how happened in Israel that thou art in thine enemy's land?
Yeah.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
In America,
that thou
that's
art
strange
defiled with
country.
the dead.
This is that strange country, man, and we are waxing old, polluted and defiled in, man. Look at that nigga with that foreign. We didn't see him before. That's the one that lost his job at the
With the A with
I know. Yeah, I know.
the collecting them.
to go
That boy around my age, he look like he about 85, man. You know?
What they say,
Like the one that burned that, you remember Oceana burned up?
Yeah.
He was out here crying over his job. You know?
What they say? They say that black don't crack unless black do crack.
That bitch shows shattered. When it dropped that motherfucker, it shatters, man. Yeah. You always got the bald, peasy head fucking black woman cooning, man. Cooning. Oh, God, it's my time to go. Because, see, you fucking women want to be on top of the man, man. You done learned that shit from over here in America. You just want to be on top of all anything that masculine, man. All right, but I want to see how well your femininity comes into play when heads get to rolling out these goddamn streets out here. All right? You gotta get out here like a man in the like a lion in the wild. You gotta get some food. I want to see you. I want to see that femininity come into play. My feminine side. Yeah. My beauty, my curves, and I want to see that shit coming into play then, man. I want to see it coming into play when World War III kick off. I want to see you motherfuckers sign up to go over there to fight World War III, man. There shouldn't be no. I don't understand. No, you gotta sign up. It's part of your feminine side.
It's horrible to say that in JT, that's when we gonna see the real women.
Yeah.
That's where the real women gonna be at in JT.
All you bulldaggers, you're gonna go back to being Keisha. You're gonna take all the big jeans. You're gonna take off the sports bras, the Nike on the bitch. You're gonna go back being a woman.
Yes, love.
Be rappers.
You gonna wear that? You gonna go get them big tall tees or that 2X shirt that go over your legs and be back being a woman, man.
Yes.
World War III, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
You saw what she had on though, right? The whole gold helmet, fit on,
Yeah.
the low haircut.
Yeah, you women that's in the army, you the worst. Right along, you right on the side of women police officers, man.
Yeah.
Women firefighters, you motherfuckers are so aggressive. Like I said, I almost dated a police officer down here. That motherfucker was nutty as hell on the corner right there. You come out the house, where you going at? What the fuck? You looking down the street, she's smiling some goddamn way. Where you going at? You know you can fuck over me, I can look at you. You can fire. What the fuck are you talking about, man? They are the worst, man. You do not date a woman in the army, man.
Oh, not at all. Look,
they're the biggest freaks. Right outside the goddamn church, man. If you want a freaky ass woman, go to the church. Yeah. Go to the church. Go to the army, the church, and the police department, man. They're the biggest freaks, man.
Hey, if I could say, I knew somebody in the military, a female who was about to be stationed and sent somewhere, but you know her way to get out of it? She got pregnant. Her goal was to get pregnant to get away from those duties of actually going into action. You know, that's how women gonna flee away from this thing. That's why we say in JT, women's gonna become women. All right, they're gonna be trying to get pregnant to stay away from that trap, to stay away from this and that and the third.
I don't think it's gonna work though.
Probably not.
Hey, that juice.
You niggas gonna turn to women too.
Huh.
Especially when they hit the streets with these soldiers. And when this come out, it's gonna get real then, man. What? Yeah. She ain't gonna do nothing.
What's she gonna do? A 6'2" man, 250 pounds. What's she gonna do?
Yeah.
Do a damn thing, man.
Especially when them niggas pulling out them big ass shacks. Shit, big as shack out here. She gonna freeze up.
Take a utility belt off, rip the branch off the arm.
I ain't trying to do this no more. Because the scripture tell you that they're gonna be like mad men sparing nothing, man. They're still spawning and destroying houses, man. This is gonna happen over here, man. Oh, yeah, mercy. All you motherfuckers, all you want to do is talk about God all day, man. You got that damn crazy ass woman. You don't know what the hell you talking about.
That sheep.
Dog that died.
He just ran away.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, that great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be written, like that shall be found written in the book.
It's found written in the book. All right, because like again, that's going into JT. Okay, that's going into JT, and we know that that's going to be so troubling a time like no other that the angel Michael Allah got to come and step in. All right, come in and protect those men that, like you said, that was written in the Bible. That was written, you know.
Ultimately, those are the people, those men, all right, those people who are found written in the book of life. That's the same people who out here calling out the wickedness, all right? Those that sign crime.
Yeah, all of them. And you got check it out my mom. Ezekiel 9th chapter, the 4th verse. Right, those are gonna be signing crime for all abominations that be done in the midst of, man. We the only one doing it, man. We the only ones, according to Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, that's calling out this so-called white man in boldness, man. All right, before the face of such as has afflicted us. You other nigga, you scared to call out this goddamn white boy, man. All right? Is that old boy at the top of his goddamn head? Is him? Yeah. Oh, that looks like him, that ain't him, man.
No.
If I could say, we see through the veil, all right? Our people think that these different heathen customs is a form of freedom, all right, or a form of expressing yourself, all right? But we see through that. We see that it's destroying our people, all right? Got our women dressing like whores, our young men out here with no goddamn mind.
They gave us fake leaders, man.
Yep.
All right, these so-called leaders that they done given us over the course of time, E.D. Du Bois, Frederick Douglass, all right, Martin Luther King, Al Sharptongue, them niggas is nothing more than people that laid us to the slaughter, man. They dumped us down, all right?
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. And you find out, you look into the peeling back the layers of that onion, you'll find out that them people was nothing more than agents. They were set up to do a particular job, man. For the more blindness. Yeah. All right, look at Martin Luther King, man. As soon as that nigga died, y'all went right back doing the same shit y'all would have been doing, man. On top of what he set up, everything he said was it was really a dream, man. That dream turned into a nightmare. But back then, niggas had their pants up, looking like men. Now you niggas sagged out, drugged up, killed up. Yeah. Not no more. Look at the women. Even what her name is, Coretta Scott King, those women, they look like women back then, man. They did their hair every day. You know, makeup every day.
They didn't have no damn wigs and tracks and shit like that. They took care of themselves. They smelled good.
Not you women, man. You women, you come out the house any kind of goddamn way. Yeah.
The boy shorts.
And them Peter Pan fucking tights, man. I hate that shit. The first thing you go grab is some goddamn tights, man. All right? It's backwards, man. It is truly backwards, man. And upside down. Nobody can think that too is a so-called white man, all right?
His fault. Why this thing got to come to an end, man? It's got to come to an end.
But you notice, oh, girl's so crazy, and she plays so crazy. When you get on the point about Esau, nobody knows who Esau is now, man. Nobody knows who Esau. Everybody is looking. Oh, no. Come on, man.
got the book. Who is Esau Edom?
Showing you who is Esau Edom.
Their own people telling on them in this book, man.
Come on, man.
From front to back.
I got a precept backing up what you were saying, Elder. It's the book of Job, chapter 10 and verse 22, and it reads, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and where light is as darkness.
It's America, man. There's no order, no truth here. Everything is at a disorderly rate, man. So much, you got noise pollution, you got all type of actual pollution, as far as shit in the atmosphere. It's all messed up here, man.
The fucking trees.
Yeah.
They barely got leaves on them.
You know?
In the spring, though. It's the spring, and they don't have no leaves. Come on, man. I got that Ezekiel.
Yeah, bring it up.
One time. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, and verse 4. And it reads, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign, that cry, for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
And that's ultimately us, man. That's the men that's out here signing and crying with that mark being in the Hebrew, the mark of the YAHWAH. All right? That the YAHWAH being the mark of exemption. All right? Like I said, we just come over the Passover, you know, and that's what we pray for, to have that mark of the YAHWAH over us. So for us to be, what's the word? Forgiven and passed over of the execution. I was trying to think of another word, but yeah, exempt. That's the word. Exempt. Being exempt of destruction. All right? And that's what we doing right here, man. We on this block, pleading and crying to our people, man. Pleading and crying to the Lord, right? For us to get out of this thing, man. For us to be found blameless in that day. All right? That's ultimately what we're trying to do. We're trying to be found blameless, man. All right?
I ain't about to fight with that.
See that shit?
She made it right. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 5, and it reads, and go to the others, he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house.
All right? So now, the Lord is telling you, the people who don't have that mark, let's get them out the way. They're going to get it. Maids, women. Mention women twice if you want to know that. Mention women twice. Old, young. It doesn't matter. If they don't have that mark, that's a YAHWAH on you, you're not going to have that exemption. All right? And the Lord is sending that death angel through to come and slice and lay down everything. All right? Coming down and lay down law. Okay? But those that have that mark don't come towards them. Again, those that are sighing and crying. All right? That's against this. All right? Because if you're against this world, you know, that's ultimately the will of YAHAWASHI. The Lord is against this world. So that's the side that you want to be on. If you're with this world, you're against the Lord. All right? What's that? Is that Micah?
So James, it says, if you're a friend of the world, you're an
enemy. Enmity. You can bring that up, Baba Kishon? What was I thinking?
Rise in the Lord.
That was right. Yeah, Salaki. Yeah,
I had that earlier.
Get the mic.
Yeah, Micah 2 and 10?
Yeah, 2 and 10.
Yeah, let's get
this Ezra's real quick. Oh, kind. This Ezra 16 and 32. It says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, so the earth is gonna be laid waste, man. There's not gonna be survivors from the bunkers that are gonna climb out and rebuild America, man. There's gonna be total destruction.
There's gonna be some Mad Max shit going on. Come on, man.
Hiding within the buildings and shit.
Yeah, ain't gonna be none of that going on, man. Everything that's over here gonna be quenched with other fire, man.
That's right.
You're not gonna have no goddamn Mad Max. What it is? What you say? The one with Denzel.
Book of Eli.
Eli.
Book of Eli was basically the aftermath of nuclear fallout. Right? You're not gonna have none of that going on. It's not gonna be a nuclear fallout. People walking around.
Gutter punk cities and shit.
Yeah. Motherfuckers got the radios trying to phone home and no, it's not. It's gonna be everybody through it. Don't, man.
Niggas selling water and shit out of a big old tank.
Yeah. He the only nigga left over there. He the only nigga left talking. Shit echoing through the fucking destruction. All the buildings and shit, man. It's the same dashiki on, man. With the dog with the goggles. You remember that shit? No, nigga. Niggas gonna get burned up. Seriously, burned up. That's the fate of America. America's gonna go out with a blaze, man. Give me that one in Revelation says, so burn her with fire, man. Yeah. Love everybody. Love it. But what's love? What love have got you so-called Negroes, man? With a square boot in your ass. You have, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about you Negroes, man, you love your master. You love your enemies, man. These devils have twisted our necks, balled us up like a goddamn ball, and you niggas still love the so-called white man. Yeah. You love your oppressor. But you niggas can't never get enough, man. And this devil still sticking it to you, man. That devil get on the TV right now and say, hey, everybody who I ejected with the C-19, I'm sorry. I gave you whatever. Poison. You niggas go, oh, it's okay. We're gonna die, but we're gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. It's you niggas, man.
But they came out after that saying that, you know, if you didn't get that jab, hey man, salute to you. You won. You won.
Actually, they're saying that everybody, for all the men who did not get jabbed up, they're now looking for unjabbed up semen from men who did not get the jab.
Yeah, I remember that.
If you got the accident, if you got that thing, you can't donate.
That's a bunch of fucking poison, man.
You got a bunch of hydras running around in your goddamn neck.
I got the Revelation. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 17 and 16. And it reads, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Yeah, man. That EU NATO, all right? Those allegiance, you know, that's what America. They're gonna, at the end of the day, they're gonna turn against America and make this bitch desolate, man. That whore that's speaking of right there, that's America, that's Babylon. The whore that sits on many waters, okay? That's Babylon. And again, all the nations is gonna turn against her and lay this thing desolate, man. All right, that's the ultimate fate of Babylon.
That was gonna burn this whore, man. ICBM nuclear missiles, man. The weapons of all weapons. You don't give a fuck. You can have a goddamn RPG. That don't compare to that, man. Nigga can have a grenade or whatever type of HK, AK, whatever. That shit there make that shit melt in your goddamn hands, man.
Yeah, that's the nation killer right there.
Yeah. And them bitches about, one nuke is probably about 4-5 city blocks, man. And about wide as this goddamn street there. That's how big this motherfucker is. All right? And the Lord got the perfect man to do it. The artificer called Esau Edom, man. The Duke. Right? That's another name for Edom, Duke. All right? That's true. Artificer. Duke Nukem, all that shit, man. That's easy. All right? The son of perdition. You the son of the, whatever you do, you bring forth death and destruction. Right? And the Lord put it on their minds to do what? Make that nuclear missile, man. All right?
Niggas think it's gonna be a Tom Cruise movie, like Tom Cruise stopped the news and God, that's fiction. This gonna mix.
Yeah. Right now, man, you should be really if you serious enough, you should be actually getting in the scriptures, man, understanding, all right, your nationality, building your faith. But if not, if you a 2/3 Jake out here, you're an Edomite, you should be living it up, man. You should be partying like it's 1984 every single day, every single hour, every single second. Right? Because you better get your party on. This is it, man.
Michael Jackson, this is it.
Hey, you can do all that, like we can do just like Mike. You can lean forward like Mike. But when them news go, they're gonna lean you back like Fat Joe. You know? Huh?
No, I didn't say that.
You say? Yeah. That Ezekiel, the Lord said, I shall leave you there and melt you. That's right.
I got some bad Jeremiah.
You can bring it up.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 12. And it reads, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And that mother is going into Great Britain, right? Because America comes out of Great Britain, right?
Starting with the, you better write this down. You can look it up. It's called the, the East Indian Company. I gotta write that down. The East Indian Company. Right? That's one way, another avenue how America was established, man. Oh, Lord. You talking about your boy, man.
Took down one, raised up another.
Hey, but he don't take it in consideration the Lord smoked him, man. You know?
Hopefully he next. Shit. Catch cancer in that wing.
Bird is just shit on that nigga's face.
Go ahead.
Verse 30.
You know? Look. That nigga demon, bro.
It's Jeremiah 50.
You saw that nigga sit down over there, man.
The angels rejoicing.
Come on, man. Jake.
It's the book of Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and this at all her plagues.
Told the bro that's his favorite color, orange. That's for a while.
That's crazy.
Man, loud. That's my favorite color you got on. Yeah, he's wild out, bro.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. She look like the bad M&M in the bag and nobody.
Yeah, that bitch that be stuck together. Two of them stuck together, the same color.
You gotta read verse 7.
I got two more verses. Verse 4, Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows
Spare no missiles, man. Missiles and arrows are synonymous with each other in the Bible because what the different men of the Lord was doing back then was giving the closest depiction of what they saw today in the vision. All right, so back then, Jeremiah envisioned arrows looking like missiles, man. Right, because a lot of times, a lot of these guys were put in transit or put in different visions. All right, and they only gave the depiction of what they saw. So imagine being in ancient times. All right, whether it's been the Babylonian Empire, the Syrian Empire, all right, Roman Empire, and the Lord. Right now, let's imagine the Lord smack that, put you in the vision of the future, and you can't describe what the future looks like or what's around, what instruments or whatever. You can give your closest depiction. You know? Huh?
You have to use the words you know now.
Yeah, you have to use the words you know now in order to try to depict what's being shown back then, or being shown in the future. All right? So that's like right now, if the Lord put you there and you was trying to describe the vehicles that you're riding on in the future, you would say, oh, it'd be like a Segway or some, something like that, But the Tesla, that's what Jeremiah was doing, man. Jeremiah seen those missiles from Pakistan, from Russia, all right, from Britain. And he said, and to him, it looked like, matter of fact,
Star.
somebody put on their phone missile threat. Missile threat.org or something like that. And on there, you go look at the Chinese missiles, them look like arrows. They got the little fin, the fin that's on the arrow, that long stem, they got the tail on the back of it, look like arrows.
I want to mention too, with the black out the sky, when we saw that with the 300,
yeah.
When they killed Leonidas and everything was blacked out by the arrows that was coming.
Yeah.
Another example.
Missile.org.
Yeah, they got them by country. Which country you want in?
I think put China.
That one?
No. Oh, you gotta go right here.
Yeah, they got a list of missiles.
Yeah, you got the picture of them? You see the picture of them.
Yeah, you gotta click on each one. Couple of them.
They got a whole list of them.
Yeah. One of them. Well, it's on here. They got every missile, most of the missiles that was made in the world. Yeah. And the motherfuckers.
They got them listed by country. You gotta click on the country and then list them by.
Right. But look at
Yeah, this ain't
Yeah, if you click China, it's got a list of every missile that China made. And you can click
Put
on
the
DF-16.
DF-16.
yeah, that shit has. They got one that got. Look at Iran. Look at Iran.
Video representation of that.
Yeah, look at Iran shit. They got these funny like this, huh?
These crazy ass names.
Yeah, they wildin'. Yeah, Marshall.
Tell a chart.
You turn to the side.
Look at this one. Tell me, if I was in back time, I'd say that's an arrow, right? It look like an arrow, like a dart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. The vision ain't just gonna put new words in your mind. Like,
Yeah, look at that one. Look like an arrow.
They got some clones that named after an arrow too.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Backing up what you said, Elder. They're not gonna see this and be like, oh, that's a street car here in New Orleans. That's a car. That's a bike, and so on and so forth. Other things was unheard of. That's current terms, yeah. But we know back then, like I said, if you're riding on, if it's something mobile, oh damn, that's kind of like a chariot, something that you're on and it's mobile. You can sort of.
I might be mistaken. In one of them scriptures, they kind of depict. They call it like tanks. They call them caterpillars. They look like caterpillars, man. You know.
in Revelation, what the John was saying on the locust.
The locust.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, John the Revelator. That's another one. John the Revelator. He gave the closest depiction of what he thought it was, and you put an actual locust and that plane together side by side. It looked just alike, man. You know. He said that the tails were like scorpions because what? Back then, in those World War the World War I planes, those guys, the gunners sit in the back of the plane sometimes, man.
Striking from the back side.
That's for the other planes that's trying to shoot them down and shit.
Like you said,
The tail gunner. Yeah, the tail gunner. If you see a plane and a gunner in the back in the old times, you're not gonna say, "Oh man, that's a plane and a tail gunner shooting 7.62s or 3 or whatever." You don't know what that is. It's just like I just know that this thing is flying and it's killing people from the back. It's striking from the back. And the closest thing to that, okay, that's a scorpion, but that kind of looks like a locust. It's flying like a locust. You know what I'm saying?
And some of the planes. You remember when the Wright brothers made those planes? You seen they had like 4 wings on one plane and shit. So a lot of times the gunners sit back there too.
I still got more.
Yeah, the Jeremiah.
That's the last verse. And Jeremiah 50 and 15, and it reads, "Shout against her round about, she has given her hand. Her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord, take vengeance upon her, as she has done, do unto her."
Ultimate will of YAHAWASHI, man. Destruction of Babylon is what that's going to. All right? Getting hit with these missiles. Like I said prior in the verse, that it was going to be a desolation that everybody's going to hiss at. This is going to be a memorial, man. This is going to be a memorial that our grandchildren will be in the kingdom. They're going to be like, yeah, what's that over there? Why is so dusty? Why is so dirty? Why is so destroyed? All right? And we're going to tell them, hey, man, this is Babylon. This is where wickedness was at the top notch of wickedness.
Yeah, they're not going to believe us either, man.
Huh.
When you tell your grandkids that these so-called white people had us in captivity, the way we're going to be living, how we going to be so much on top, you're like, granddaddy, it couldn't have been on top of us, man. It couldn't have been ruling over us, man. That's how low we're going to have you devils too, man. Right? Yeah. They're going to ask, like the brother said, they're going to ask, why that place is on fire over there? You going to tell them what happened? You was over here on Canal Street preaching the word, man. When nobody wanted to preach the word. Nobody wanted to talk about the word. And the whole nation just about were blinded, man. The Lord put it on our minds to come out and teach them. Speak of Him. And to speak of His powers that He's going to do, man. And like I say, I hope one day, let the fucking eclipse shut the lights off, whatever. I don't give a damn. Let it happen, man. To hell with it. I'm tired of going to goddamn work, man. All right? I'm tired of going, just doing the same bullshit with these people, man. Look at this. I'm going to bring it up. You know?
Complete comparison of the locusts.
Yeah.
We can hit that Terrell real quick. We're going to finish off with that Microchip.
All right.
I'm gonna get You just want? Yeah, I'm gonna just get 7.
What are you talking to? He talking to us though. Yeah. He's talking directly to us.
I know. I was gonna say that.
Like we beefing or something. Yeah, this is 7. When
they gotta shit. We'll be reading the whole chapter
like using demons. You heard me? It's a lot of demons.
man, scratch. We just end with the Microchip. We end with
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Sword destruction, man. If you don't arise and depart spiritually out of this thing, man, you got some missiles waiting on the queue for you. All right?
That's next on your list. You know, your next track gonna be missiles coming down to this thing. All right, so arise and depart, man. You don't want to be caught up in this wickedness. All right, if you hear this word, man, heed to it. You know, cling to it. Do the best of your ability to come back to the Lord. Come back and do the work that was given for you to do. All right, because that's our whole duty in Ecclesiastes. The whole duty is to serve the Lord. YAHAWASHI. All right, but if anybody don't have any more precepts, we're gonna end it out. So we pray that this was an edifying camp. All right, trying to get out of here. We're gonna give infinite knowledge and prayers to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Microchip.
double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect and YAHAWAH that believe. In a Bible,
Bible, Bible, Bible, Bible, Bible, Bible, Bible.